Is this stunning blue diamond cursed? This is the Hope Diamond, a 45.52 carat gem that's as famous for its beauty as it is for its supposed deadly curse. For over 350 years, this jewel has been linked to tales of tragedy, madness, and death. But is the curse real, or just a really good story? Let's find out. Our story starts in the mid-1600s in India. A French merchant named Jean-Baptiste Tavernier brings back a massive 112-carat blue diamond. The legend says he stole it from the eye of a sacred statue, unleashing a terrible curse upon anyone who would ever own it. The truth: historical records show Tavernier lived to a ripe old age of 84 after selling the diamond to King Louis XIV of France. The king had the stone recut into a 67-carat gem known as the French blue. It became a star of the French crown jewels. But then came the French Revolution. In 1792, during a chaotic looting of the royal treasury, the diamond vanished without a trace. It reappeared in London about 20 years later, mysteriously recut into the smaller 45-carat diamond we know today as the Hope Diamond. This is where the curse legend really takes off. Newspapers in the 19th and early 20th centuries were filled with sensational stories. Owners were supposedly torn apart by wild dogs, beheaded, or driven to suicide. The diamond was blamed for the executions of King Louis XVI and Marie Antoinette, even though they never personally owned it in its current form. Jewelers who handled it were said to have met gruesome ends. One of the most famous owners was the American heiress Evelyn Walsh McLean. She bought the diamond in 1911. Jewelers, including the famous Pierre Cartier, deliberately played up the curse to make the diamond seem more mysterious and valuable. McLean, a flamboyant character, loved the drama and even held Find the Hope parties where she would hide the diamond somewhere in her house. But her life was struck by immense tragedy. Her young son died in a car accident, her daughter passed away from an overdose, and her husband left her and later died in a mental institution. For many, these events were proof that the curse was real and more powerful than ever. So, what's the real story? Historians and experts have debunked most of the cursed tales. Many of the supposed victims never even owned the diamond. Others lived long, prosperous lives. The dramatic stories of death and ruin were often just coincidences or outright fabrications, cooked up by jewelers to increase the gem's mystique and price tag. The curse was a brilliant marketing tactic. In 1958, the jeweler Harry Winston, who had owned the diamond for years with no ill effects, did something extraordinary. He donated it to the Smithsonian Institution in Washington, D.C. He famously sent it through the regular U.S. mail in a plain brown paper box. It arrived safely, of course. Since then, the Hope Diamond has been the star attraction at the National Museum of Natural History, and the Smithsonian reports no strange incidents, just millions of captivated visitors each year. One of the coolest things about the Hope Diamond isn't the curse, but its science. When you expose it to ultraviolet light, it glows a fiery blood-red color for several minutes. This eerie phosphorescence definitely adds to its haunted reputation, but it's a natural, rare quality of the diamond. So, is the Hope Diamond truly cursed, or is it just a beautiful stone with a fascinating, human-made story? Whether you believe in supernatural forces or clever marketing, there's no denying its power to capture our imagination. It remains one of the most mesmerizing and talked about gems in the world, a perfect blend of history, science, and myth. What do you think? Let me know in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this dive into a legendary mystery, don't forget to like this video and subscribe Mist Hex for more stories behind the world's most incredible treasures. Thanks for watching.